The hallowed halls of the Advanced Ethics Institute echoed with the hushed gravity of academic pursuit. Ethan Thorne, 24, a promising but habitually cavalier graduate intern, had just committed a breach that threatened to unravel his entire professional future. His lapse wasn't childish mischief. It was a severe violation of APEAP Clause 5, digital integrity and peer dignity. During a break, he had used his high-resolution smartphone to snap a humiliating, unflattering photo of a fellow intern, Mr. Owen Reed, 25, while Owen was momentarily vulnerable. The subsequent, immediate dissemination of the image across a professional group chat was not a joke. It was an act of digital cruelty. Ethan was bound by the Adult Professional Ethics and Accountability Program, APEAP, a program he willingly entered to correct deep-seated issues of arrogance and disrespect. He knew the consequence for a high-level digital integrity breach was non-negotiable: somatic recalibration by the designated, polished wooden cane, administered by the program director, Dr. Elias Thompson, 58. The cane was not a relic, it was a contractual tool, a somatic anchor agreed upon to engrave the ethical lesson deeper than any verbal reprimand could. As Dr. Thompson's imposing figure entered the lecture hall, the sudden, absolute silence confirmed the verdict. The shame of being caught was only the prelude. The true reckoning lay in the public, contractual consequence, a moment designed to force an arrogant, capable adult to confront the cost of his digital malice. His heart hammered not from simple fear, but from the terrifying realization that his adult pride was about to be broken for the sake of his professional soul. The ethical calculation had failed. The somatic intervention was necessary. Dr. Thompson, entering the lecture hall, his 58-year-old face set in an expression of profound, academic disappointment. He places his documents on the podium. The air in this room is toxic. It is polluted not by intellectual disagreement, but by petty malice. Mr. Reed, 25, please state the nature of the breach that has occurred. Owen, rising, his adult face still flushed with humiliation, his voice steady but low. Dr. Thompson, Mr. Thorne, 24, took an embarrassing photograph of me during the break and shared it on the APEAP digital forum without my consent, causing me significant distress and public ridicule. A profound silence descends upon the adult interns. Ethan's smirk has completely evaporated. Dr. Thompson, his voice is a deep, commanding bass that carries without needing to be raised. Mr. Thorne, APEAP Clause 5, digital integrity. Is Mr. Reed's statement factually accurate? Ethan, clutching his phone, trying to maintain a semblance of control. Sir, it was intended as a joke, sir. I didn't think it would be taken seriously. Dr. Thompson, extending a hand, palm up, with unwavering authority. Your phone, Mr. Thorne. Now, you do not get to define the seriousness of an action when it assaults the dignity and privacy of a colleague. Ethan walks to the front, his steps heavy with dread, and surrenders the device. Dr. Thompson quickly confirms the breach, the group chat, the timestamp, the offensive photo. Dr. Thompson, his eyes are cold, focused entirely on the ethical lapse. You call this a joke, Mr. Thorne? You utilize the tool of instantaneous mass communication, a privilege reserved for responsible adult professionals, as a weapon of digital cruelty. This behavior is not mischievous. It is a high-severity breach of APEAP protocol. The integrity of this entire program is founded on mutual respect and digital fidelity. You have failed both. Dr. Thompson, you have been warned repeatedly about your tendency toward calculated disrespect. Today, the failure is terminal. You have violated APEAP Clause 5.2, dissemination of private, non-consensual imagery. The penalty is explicit. APEAP Clause 8, somatic recalibration. Dr. Thompson turns deliberately and retrieves the designated implement, a long, smooth, dark wooden cane, polished to a high sheen, from a locked cabinet behind his desk. The sight of the cane sends a fresh ripple of anxiety through the room. Dr. Thompson, stand forward, Mr. Thorne. You will recite APEAP Clause 5.2 before the entire cohort. Your intellect may have forgotten the rule, but your body is about to remember the consequence. Ethan walks slowly to the front, his adult face pale with humiliation, and recites in a low, shaky voice. The use of any digital device to capture, share, or disseminate non-consensual, potentially humiliating imagery of a fellow participant constitutes a high-severity breach, mandating immediate somatic recalibration. Dr. Thompson, you understand the contractual terms. This intervention is not punitive rage. It is clinical necessity to anchor the profound ethical lesson. Assume the required position, Mr. Thorne. Hands flat on the desk. You will not move until the consequence is complete. Ethan slowly leans forward over the large, mahogany desk, his knuckles gripping the wood tightly. He is wearing dark gray wool trousers and a crisp white dress shirt, the uniform of professional commitment that he has just defiled. Dr. Thompson, he adjusts the positioning, ensuring the maximum somatic impact. This is the cost of digital malice, Mr. Thorne. He raises the cane high, the faint swish through the air emphasizing the seriousness of the moment. Dr. Thompson, 1. This is for the betrayal of your ethical commitment to this program. The second strike follows swiftly, hitting the same area, compounding the searing sting. Crack! Ethan, gasping, his voice muffled by the desk. Sir, please. Dr. Thompson, his voice is steady, unrelenting. 2. This is for treating your colleague's dignity as a trivial source of amusement. The subsequent strokes are delivered with precise, methodical severity, designed to ensure the physical sensation overwhelms the intellectual defense mechanism. Ethan's eyes are watering instantly, the humiliation of his exposed vulnerability in front of his professional peers compounding the physical sting. Dr. Thompson, 3. 4. This is the physical anchor, Mr. Thorne. You will recall the sting the next time you raise a camera against a peer. 5. 6. Ethan thrashes slightly, his grip on the desk tightening until his fingers ache. The heat radiating from his adult backside is intense, and he is sobbing soundlessly into the crook of his arm. Dr. Thompson, 7. 8. This is the final mark of your ethical failure. The final, decisive 2 strikes are delivered. Dr. Thompson lowers the cane slowly, placing it on the floor beside the desk. The silence in the room is total, broken only by Ethan's ragged breathing. Dr. Thompson, Protocol Stage 4, Resolution and Restitution. Remain still. The consequence must be absorbed. After a mandatory minute of stillness, Dr. Thompson addresses him. Dr. Thompson, you may straighten, Mr. Thorne. Return to your seat and remain there until the debriefing. Ethan slowly straightens, his face scarlet with shame and tears, walking back to his desk with a stiff, heavy gait. He avoids all eye contact. The shame is palpable. Dr. Thompson, turning to the class, his voice returning to a calm, academic tone. Mr. Thorne's somatic recalibration is complete. The physical consequence is finished. The ethical consequence now begins. Mr. Thorne, you will immediately offer a full, unreserved, and verbal apology to Mr. Reed. Ethan, turning to Owen, his voice shaky but clear. Owen, I am profoundly sorry. I was arrogant, cruel, and wrong to violate your privacy and dignity. I apologize for the humiliation I caused you. Owen, after a long pause, meeting Ethan's eyes. I accept your apology, Ethan. Just uphold the protocol going forward. Dr. Thompson, concluding the post-correction lecture. Understand this, interns. The cane is a tool of last resort, agreed upon by adult signatories. But when the professional dignity of a colleague is violated, the lesson must be absolute. The pain is transient, but the ethical anchor is permanent. Ethan, sitting straighter, the stiffness in his back a constant, sharp reminder. Yes, sir. I understand. The digital line was crossed. Dr. Thompson, good? Now, for your post-session assignment, analyze the ethical weight of consensual physical consequence versus professional expulsion as a means of correcting high-level integrity failures in adult candidates. Which method truly ensures lasting, internalized reform?